I hope you truly understand what is happening right now. This is not an exaggeration. This is not just me being overly effusive, but the world is waking up, and Donald J. Trump is at the center of it all. This man, standing as an unshakable force against not only the radical left, but the globalists corrupt and the shadow government, the deep state, and the utter incompetence of these coke-snorting thugs like Zelenskyy. President Donald Trump has shattered the globalist fantasy and reasserts America's dominance while exposing the radical left and the woke left's feeble grasp of power. It's over for them. And internationally, Donald Trump is being heralded as a visionary. Did you ever think you'd be saying Donald Trump and visionary? It's true. I saw it. I recognize his genius. Now the world is. This man is a leader who sees the game 5 moves ahead, leaving establishment Democrats scrambling, panicked, completely powerless in the face of his unrelenting momentum. The radical left has no strategy, no counter-argument, and no leader strong enough to even challenge Trump's iron grip on the political future of the free world. Instead, they have reduced themselves to whining about pronouns and obsessing over transgender activism and men and women's sports, while Donald Trump reshapes the global order with bold America First diplomacy. And nowhere has this been more obvious than in the Oval Office fiasco with Zelenskyy, a moment that will go down in history as the instant the entire world realized Ukraine's corrupt leader was finished. They're going to be talking about this forever. They're going to be the momentum, the social media momentum, the casual momentum, even the everyday relative, the parlance of individuals, folks who were just paying attention. Zelenskyy, once a darling of the war profiteering globalists, strolled into the White House, the tabernacle of liberty, expecting another blank check, another phony handshake, and another photo op, wearing that stupid green t-shirt or whatever he wears, blasted out of his mind, and some Peruvian flake, I don't know where the hell they got it from. And it was all designed to sucker Western taxpayers, into funding as a failing regime this facade. And what he got instead was a brutal dose of reality from Donald Trump, a humiliating dressing down, and the most savage political dismissal in modern history. You get nothing, Trump reportedly told him. And just like that, Zelensky's con game was over. He was promptly escorted out of the Oval Office, tail between his legs, while the globalist elite watched in horror. The message was clear. America is no longer a puppet for Ukraine's money laundering war machine. And now as Europe scrambles to figure out what the hell to do with the flailing and out of control and out of power Zelenskyy, the world is beginning to see what Trump has known all along. Ukraine was never about democracy. It was about money and corruption and graft and the grift and keeping the deep state's war machine and war profiteering well-oiled. Donald Trump cut Zelenskyy off, and that shook and has shaken the global order, or what was the global order. And with every day that passes, the hero of democracy looks more and more like a court jester who overstayed his welcome. Meanwhile, in the economic battlefield, another devastating blow to the radical left is unfolding. And it's coming from none other than Elon Musk and the unstoppable rise of Doge. The Democrats hate Musk. Hate him for one simple reason. He refuses to play by their rules. They thought he was one of them. They just assumed it. Instead of kowtowing to woke ideologues, he's shaking up industries and buying out corrupt leftist platforms and stripping away their monopoly on speech and financial control. With Doge, that word Doge, it's just going to get... Doge rising as a powerful alternative to centralized banking, Democrats are absolutely terrified that their financial empire is going to come crashing down, and it will. And the left has long relied on big tech overlords and globalist-controlled financial institutions to manipulate economies, to fund radical activism, and to keep everyday Americans trapped in the system that works against them. But Musk, he's ripping their system apart piece by piece, and they have no way to stop it. Trump's support of the decentralized finance and economic nationalism, that in essence means that the Democrats' days of controlling financial power are numbered. If Doge and similar movements break through the establishment's iron grip, the deep state's money dries up overnight, and it will. Look what's happening with USAID. That's why they're panicked. It's not about financial stability, it's about power. And Trump knows this. And he's embracing the economic revolution that will permanently defund the radical left's agenda. This momentum isn't just slowing down. Donald Trump is enjoying unprecedented success, and they can't stand it. And everywhere you look, the evidence is undeniable. The polls exploding in Trump's favor, the rallies packed beyond belief, the MAGA movement stronger than ever. There is no stopping this train. Even some former never-Trumpers are quietly shifting their stance, realizing that their entire movement is collapsing under the weight of Trump's undeniable dominance. Meanwhile, Biden, the Biden group, the Kamala, the remnants, their handlers, the stay-behinds, they can barely form coherent sentences while trying to convince America that the economy is fine, everything is terrific. No, don't change. This is an illusion. They're going on Jen Psaki to clear things up. Susan Rice even perhaps maybe violating the Logan Act. You see, the border is secure, and Ukraine is still worth funding, they're saying. Nobody's buying it. America has turned on the Democratic Party. It may never recover from this. It may go the way of the Whigs or the Bull Moosers. And it's not just Republicans who see the writing on the wall. Moderates and independents and even disillusioned Democrats are waking up to the lies and the failures and the outright insanity of the radical left. But here's the real kicker. Listen to this. The Democrats have no counter-argument, no strategy, no vision, nothing to combat Trump's resurgence. All they can do is panic and scream and yell about saving democracy and double down on the same tired rhetoric, the same talking points that America rejected in 2020. They're still obsessed with transgender lunacy, drag queen story hours, woke indoctrination in schools, while everyday Americans struggle under skyrocketing costs, crime surging, open border chaos, and the worst part, even Hollywood is losing its grip. Usually by this point in an election, the Academy Awards and the Emmys and every late night show would be saturated with anti-Trump rhetoric, virtue signaling, and endless leftist pandering. But this year, significantly less. Oh, there's a straggler here and there. The radical left is so demoralized, so utterly humiliated, and so devoid of new ideas, and also realize that their financial taproot, USAID and others, have been shut off, that even the usual Hollywood propaganda machine feels forced and out of place. The media elites have realized that attacking Trump doesn't work anymore. No. It just makes him stronger. Nietzsche, baby. MAGA is winning. The deep state is losing. The world is watching. And the radical left is out of moves. Listen to me. Listen to what I tell you. This is the reckoning. And there is no stopping what comes next. This is not an exaggeration, my friend. I would be beyond honored if you were to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We need your subscriptions. We need to send our message of hope in a pro-Trump, pro-MAGA, pro-Doge pipeline. And we need your help. I need your help. Subscribe. Spread the word. Tell others about this. As you comment, as you see fit.